The Return of the Vampire, written by Mrs. Lamb's class. One black, spooky night on October 30th at midnight, bats soared across the sky. In Kemmer, a bloody vampire from a haunted house magically appeared at Kemmer Elementary. He was very interested in teachers who knew and had clues to where the Golden Elementary School was hidden. Mrs. Lamp was the only teacher who knew the clues to find the Golden Elementary School.
While working in her classroom on October 30th, Miss Lamp got a glimpse of a vampire peering through the window. The next day, on October 31st, the class arrived noisily. They found the classroom torn apart from ceiling to floor. Suddenly, the class shrieked and panicked with horror. The desks were tipped over, the files were thrown about the room, and the walls were covered with gruesome red blood. Miss Lamp screamed,
"Oh my goodness!"
She fainted and was revived when a squeaky mouse ran across her face. She screamed,
"Get it off of me! Get it off of me!"
I wonder who could have done this horrible crime.
I did see a vampire appearing through the window with a black cape on and red blood dripping from his mouth last night while working on the computer.
Maybe this gruesome, bloody vampire is the one who tore apart our classroom. What do you think he's looking for?
Maybe he's searching for the clues to the Golden Elementary School that appears only on Halloween night. Should we set a trap for him?
The class agreed with David and decided to set up the trap for the ugly, gruesome, bloody vampire.
"Why don't we construct a dummy with a grade book that looks like Mrs. Lamp's but has false clues to the Golden Elementary School?"
Jonathan, Sean, and Allie volunteered to construct the dummy. Kylie, Ashley, Jessica, and Kyle wrote the misguided clues to the Golden Elementary School in another grade book. Kevin, Gabe, David, and Jill built the cage to hold the dummy and a fake grade book. The class decided to meet back at the gym at exactly midnight to set up the trap. Everyone went their separate ways to construct their part of the trap.
At midnight, they met in the gym and began to set up the trap. The dummy and fake grade book was placed in the cage. Laura, Spike, and Eric went to get a rope to tie the cage from the basketball hoops. Shane, Ty, and Nicholas tied one end of the ropes to the cage and the other to the basketball hoops. Casey, Jody, Hannah, and Kayla helped suspend the cage from the ceiling. Then the flashlight they had went up. Suddenly, the lights turned on magically, and there was a bat flying around. The girls began running around and screaming and making sure the bat was out of their hair. The boys started to try to catch the bat, but Gabe hit the wall and fell down. Then Kyle hit into Kylie and fell down. The bat suddenly appeared with Mrs. Lamp in the cage. The vampire bat injected Mrs. Lamp with a tranquilizer using his razor-sharp fangs. The vampire bat screeched to signal the other bat helpers to open the cage.
The vampire bat grabbed Mrs. Lamp by the shoulders and swept her away. The class chased them until they were magically disappeared. Then they went and searched for Miss Lamp and found her tied up to the caboose at Archnell Park.
They quickly untied her and returned to Kemmer Elementary School gym. While discussing what to do with the vampire bat, returned and landed in the trap. The class took a closer look at the vampire bat and noticed it was wearing a mask. Mrs. Lamp pulled at the mask and it popped off. The class shrieked in horror.
You'll never guess who it was. It was Mrs. Lamp's evil twin sister. Kylie called the police. They came and put her in jail for 5 years, and no one has ever heard about the vampire bat again. The clues to the Golden Elementary School remain safely hidden in a secret place ready to be told in an adventure by a future 4A class.